Ahoy, me hearties! You are now boarding the roaring melody on SpyderMonkey Shanty Radio. Today we have the pleasure of hosting the talented musical group hailing from Chicago, Illinois. Shipshape is known for their expertise in sea shanties, captivating harmonies, and delightful nautical humor. Please welcome aboard Frankie, Swiss, and Mac.
Hello.
Ahoy!
So happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you for being here. I was listening to Farewell to the Crew, so I'm actually very excited that you were able to show up without the crew.
Well, you know.
I've heard the rumors. So first question I have for you guys is, what got you into sea song shanties and the whole piracy dressing?
Good question.
It is a very good question.
Matt, why don't you take it?
Yeah. So the three of us worked together at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. We were in a group there, and we played pirates and we sang sea shanties doing that. I had not really listened to a lot of shanties before then.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither.
And I was like, where have I been? This is so much fun. And so we all worked together there. It was really fun and we loved spending time, and we just really clicked with each other. And then all separately moved to Chicago. And then during the pandemic, we were all, sad and isolated, and just said, what if we got together and sang some tunes just to make ourselves feel a little bit better? And then this kind of happened. We said, wait a minute, this is working. And it all kind of just exploded from there.
Yeah. Apparently, people want pirates. So.
Yeah, with the whole pandemic, the pirate stuff just boosted up. Everything's now a sea shanty.
Yes, it's amazing.
And the Wellerman. I mean, we had just learned the Wellerman, and then it got TikTok famous.
Mm-hmm.
Like at that same. Oh, and then Our Flag Means Death came out around that time. We were like, wait a second. Oh,
Pirates are hot. Yes.
Yeah, I know all the shows and everything start blowing up, and then now even video games, movies, shows, they're starting to like really come out now. So it's exciting. It's more exciting. Even a lot of Renaissance fairs. They had like our Renaissance fair had 2 days of just regular Renaissance, but now pirates have invaded, and Sunday is now Pirate Day. So
Yay!
So that's a win.
Woo! Yes.
So the first song I heard you guys sing was actually Biker Hill. It's always been a favorite of mine. Mm-hmm. And so I heard you guys sing it. I love the harmony you guys do with all your singing. It's fantastic. And then also Barrett's Privateers was another one. So from there I started looking at you guys on YouTube, and I saw you had the Bristol Renaissance that you guys were singing in the rain, and I thought that was fantastic. It didn't break your spirit at all.
Yes, I have to say that is my curse that I have brought to our group.
Yes.
Something about my last day in a run at a Renaissance fair, disaster will strike. We'll be in the rain, or the power will go out, or whatever it is. So yes, but we decided that as long as there were people in the audience, we would continue to sing, and they stayed, so we stayed.
Yeah, the show must go on.
I have never felt cooler.
Pouring rain.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Felt so alive.
Yeah, well, it never rains. I mean, rarely rains here, but it's never rained at a festival that I've been to, because it's July. We don't get rain in California, and really in July, it's always hot. So there was one time we went, and it actually felt like you were really there, because it started raining and everything else. So everyone's like, "Oh no!" I'm all, "Yes, we need more."
It's pirate weather.
Yes, it's perfect. So, did you have any inspirations for doing your guys's music for your original album?
Ooh, inspirations. Well, it all started with Bloody Buccaneer, and then the other.
So I think they're very character rooted for us. Each song. I mean, you wrote Yo Ho. Mm-hmm. I wrote The Tale. You wrote Bloody Buccaneer with your husband, and Farewell to the Crew.
Mm-hmm.
And am I missing one?
The
theme song. You did the theme song.
Yeah.
So it all kind of came out of like, okay, what would our characters do or say, and what is our background as a crew together? Especially Farewell to the Crew is very much like where we came from.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, hopefully there will be more, but I think that's like kind of where it starts. Like, who are we as characters and what do we have to say?
Yeah. We had original music, but I remember like just little conversations we had. Like Bloody Buccaneer was all you and your husband Evan. You had that thought of like, oh, what if we wrote a song about all of the female pirates that came before us? That would be so cool. So she ran with that. She was like, here's the music, I wrote it. But then I remember like Farewell to the Crew, you were like, oh, okay, so our lore is that we were on a ship, we met, but then the ship sank with the rest of the crew. So she was like, oh, it'd be such a cool idea if we wrote a song about like the crew dying, but it's like an uplifting like farewell to the very daunting. Like put a pin in that. That's a great idea.
Kind of like Irish Rover. You guys are like the only survivors to tell the tale.
Right. Exactly. Right. But same with the songs you wrote too, The Tale. You were like, I want a funny song with a good punchline at the end. And like that was the inspiration. And again, you were like, I've done it. Here you go.
Yeah. I find a lot of, inspiration like from our shows, like things will pop up that I'm like, oh, that's a good idea for a song. And like these two, like I really think we're very much collaborators. I'll have an idea, I will have no idea how to put it on paper. And then we come into rehearsal and I'm like, hey, I'm stuck. And one of these two will be brilliant and we'll fix, the problem I was having. And it's just, I love our collaborative nature with each other. And I think all of our originals really kind of feel that way.
It's so true. And I felt that way about Yo Ho. If you remember, we were in Florida during Hurricane Nicole and I don't know, I felt inspiration. I was like, this hurricane. And I started writing, but I got stuck with the lyrics. I knew I wanted like a funny, epic, like Tenacious D&D style song. That once I came to them, I was like, what are the lyrics? And they helped me, get more specific with what I was going for. So yeah, thank God I have the tools. We work so well together, especially with writing music. Like you said, we get stuck, but then we've got three heads. One of us is able to.
That's the great thing of having more people working on a project is you have everyone pitching in ideas, and sometimes you're just like, I'm stuck, and then next thing you know, you got something good going.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, we really are a crew, pulling ropes together.
There you go.
We have duties.
We do.
Bloody Buccaneer. So that's about Grace O'Malley, correct?
It is. It actually took inspiration from a lot of different female pirates. So there's a verse about Grace O'Malley. There's a verse about Lady Mary Killigrew, Mary Read, Madame Chang, like all these famous female pirates. Because I was just like upset that people don't know about female pirates. Like people might know Grace O'Malley, maybe.
Yeah. Probably the most famous.
Yeah, but there are so many. And it really warms my heart when some people have come up after the show and they've said, thank you for talking about all these famous female pirates that nobody mentions. Just makes me really happy. So yeah, she's in there, but also lots of others.
We performed that song for a camp, a group of kids. At the beginning, we said, can you name any pirates, any real pirates? And, they're kids. They named Captain Hook and
Blackbeard, yeah.
And they're like, do you notice that these are all men that you're naming? So we're going to sing you a song about female pirates, about women, and we want to see if you can name them at the end. And at the end, they named every single person that we mentioned.
They were committed. Like there's going to be a quiz after that.
I'm getting an A+.
Yeah, popped out their notepads like, oh, I'm ready. iPhones.
That's one of our favorites. It just feels so right for us. Again, and there hasn't really been like a female pirate group like at Ren fairs, at pirate fests, right?
I mean, correct us if we're wrong, but all women, not that comes to mind. And if they exist, I'd love to meet.
I want to hang out with them.
Okay, and there's some co-ed groups and women pirates, but we are the only music pirate female group. So we really try to make that, like
part of our identity.
Yeah.
Ahoy swabs! This is Bloody Buccaneer by Ship Shape, a song about all the female pirates that have inspired us.
She'll kill you dead with a grin of glee. a bloody buccaneer was she.
Grace was queen of the Irish seas.
Yo, heave ho and remember me.
Turned a pirate at only 3.
Strong and steadfast was she.
Sought revenge in her family's name. Brought her cutlass and brought her flame. Fire's bright as a robin mane.
We sing a song unto thee. She was fearsome, bold, and a soul set free. That pirate lass of the 7 seas. She'll kill you dead with a grin of glee. A bloody buccaneer was she.
Merry, tough as a mighty tree.
Yo, heave ho and remember me.
Sailed her vessel and made them flee.
Strong and steadfast was she.
Clothed herself with the finest jewels. Changed their minds and rewrote the rules. Turned those gentlemen to fools.
We sing a song unto thee. She was fearsome, bold, and a soul set free. That pirate lass of the 7 seas. She'll kill you dead with a grin of glee. A bloody buccaneer was she.
A deadly shot was our dearest Anne.
Yo, heave ho and remember me.
She cried out loud and the fight began.
Strong and steadfast was she.
Led the crew with her partner Jack, front and center of each attack. She stood firm by her flag of black.
We sing a song unto thee. She was fearsome, bold, and a soul set free. That pirate lass of the 7 seas. She'll kill you dead with a grin of glee. A bloody buccaneer was she.
Charlotte dressed in a husband's clothes.
Yo, heave ho and remember me.
Jean brought vengeance, God only knows.
Strong and steadfast was she.
Sadie escaped from the gallows grip.
Maria gave her captors the slip. Madame Chang manned a fleet of ships. We sing a song unto thee. She was fearsome, bold, and a soul set free. That pirate lass of the 7 seas. She'll kill you dead with a grin of glee. A bloody buccaneer was she. A bloody buccaneer was she.
Do you have any plans for an Originals Volume 2?
Ooh, good question.
There are plans.
There are plans.
But it's not the next thing we're putting together, I don't think. We've got a lot on our plate just with organizing, and it's just us. We don't have a team or anything like that. Like nobody extra. So there's a lot to do. So we are planning our next album. It's not going to be volume 2 yet, though. I think we need a little bit more time to get those next numbers all together.
Sea shanties too.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Some people have been asking for a Derby album. People have been asking for another original album, and we still have shanties we haven't recorded yet.
Yeah.
So we're trying to organize, which music we feel like we need to record first and release. And we can't release it all at one time. So we gotta be smart about when we give the people what they want. So it's all coming. But
Well, there's hundreds to choose from. That's all royalty free.
Yep.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, we love that. Yes.
Makes it easier.
it is. Yes.
Yeah.
So do you guys have a favorite sea shanty or nautical tune that each of you have?
Oh, what a hard
question.
And every time, what's your favorite? I'm like, depends on my mood.
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
I think it's got to be Old Maui. I just it's really special for the 3 of us. It's one of the first shanties we sang together. The year that we worked together, I really discovered that I have like a big belt voice. I didn't know this, and that song I had like a big like moment where I just got to like rip it on like some belting notes. So like for selfish reasons, that song means a lot to me. And I just think the lyrics are so powerful. Like the idea of like, we're going home and like, we're going to have all these wonderful things when we get there, but like we're working together as a crew. It's just like such a empowering, like stand your ground, stay in the rain kind of song. And I really love it.
I like how you guys change that too. Like it's not just a whaling song. You guys change it, kind of like change it into more of a pirating style song, which I thought was pretty neat.
Yeah.
Change it up a bit.
Yes, we try. We always try to give
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it gives it a little bit of a
flavor.
refresher rather than exact copy and paste kind of thing, which
Right.
is
Well,
fantastic.
there's a lot of songs that you hear at Ren fairs. And people love songs they know. Sing along songs. And we love them too. But we love to try to again make them a little bit different. So people hear it, they go, "Oh, I love this song, but it's different than what I know."
What the heck happened?
I selfishly,
Uh-oh.
I really like our version of Hi Barbary and the Derelict.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's a nice combination. I think it worked well.
Thank you. Yeah, I just really like it. We worked really hard on it.
Yeah, she arranged it.
I was gonna say, you're not
And
you're not gonna take any credit for that arrangement. It's a masterpiece.
Thank you. I spent a lot of time on it. I'm very proud of it.
If you look at those two songs separately, it doesn't feel like they should go together, but like this genius over here really made them cohesively work. And it is definitely one of our songs that the audience is like, whoa, when it's over.
Well, for the people who don't know the song, what two songs did you put together?
Oh, yes.
Are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
Hi Barbary and the Derelict, which is the Derelict is 15 men on a dead man's chest.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Classic pirate. Classic pirate.
Yeah, from Treasure Island.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I have a few favorites. I love Randy Dandio. Shanty. It just feels so hearty.
It's a hearty one, yeah.
Yeah, that's a belting one, definitely.
Mad Jenny. Because in 2018 we did that song, and that was one of the first. It's not a shanty, but it is a nautical tune. I just love the rhythm of it. I love the lyrics. It's haunting. Merry Wives of Windsor.
Merry Wives of
right?
Windsor, yeah.
I just think that song is so good.
Which song from them? I didn't pick up.
Bad Jenny.
Bad Jenny. That is a good one. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
It was one of the first songs that we did together that just had like this undeniable haunting feel to it, and it was a struggle for me at first. I wasn't a super experienced guitar player in 2018, and I was trying to play this and sing this difficult harmony, and it got into my head. But now this song lives rent free in my head. I'm constantly, it's no other but Mad Jenny. You went up this raise to the sky. It just feels so good.
It is a good one.
Bones.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's a good one. That was a nice pick, by the way. You guys,
yeah.
all those songs are awesome songs. So, so do you guys have any favorite pirate shows or movies?
I mean,
So many.
What am I gonna say? Pirates of the Caribbean is a classic, and I grew up with that movie, and I don't really need anything past the third one. The first one is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And I'll love that movie forever, and I'm not gonna be ashamed of that anymore.
Don't be ashamed. It's the best in the film.
It's good. No, I agree. The first three is all you need.
Yeah. It should not have worked on paper. Like when they were like, "Hey, we want to make a movie about this Disney ride," that should not have worked. But man,
But it worked.
Yeah.
You gotta get the right people to do it.
I love Muppet Treasure Island.
Oh yes, favorite '90s film.
Goofy. Tim Curry is an inspiration.
Love him
He's the only Long John Silver. If anybody else tries to play Long John Silver, I'm like, what are you doing? Get out of here.
Well, the way he can just get into his characters is just fantastic. He like really gets into it. It's not like I'm just gonna get a paycheck. I mean, he really just dives into it, and it's like, whoa, it's very believable. Everything he does.
Like co-stars, like
Yeah.
he's not.
That's the
not like
brilliance
that's
of
a
it.
cover. He's like, I am also a puppet with you. We are
all
all puppets.
I will say though, Muppet Treasure Island has played a big part of Ship Shape. Though we try to bring in the Muppet to our show, but we did one song in 2018 from Muppet Treasure Island.
We did. Sailing for Adventure.
Yeah. I don't know.
Big blue wet thing.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but it feels right. The just the pirates with the Muppets. It just is a undeniable duo that just works well.
Yeah. We are very musically. We are Muppets.
It's true. It's true. Then I gotta just mention Our Flag Means Death, which I haven't finished it yet, so no spoilers.
I actually haven't seen it yet. That's on HBO Max? Or is that something else?
It's on Max.
Okay, so
worth your time. It's so.
It's just so different. Oh, and I just thought about One Piece too. It's a new live action. Have either of you watched it yet?
I haven't watched it yet.
I enjoyed it. I actually, the One Piece is pretty good. I recommend it. I haven't seen the anime because I used to watch anime as a kid, but as an adult, it's just too long for an episode.
Yeah. When it's intimidating, there's a lot of episodes of One Piece.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So
yes.
it definitely is a commitment if you jump into that.
But the show, I recommend it. It's good.
Oh.
If you consider Peter Pan a pirate show,
There's pirates.
There are.
not necessarily traditional Peter Pan, but Peter Pan Goes Wrong.
Yes.
Which I think you can watch all of on YouTube.
You can?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm doing later.
What is it? It's called Peter Pan Gone Wrong?
Yeah, so there's the play that goes wrong, which has run on Broadway. They did it, I think, on the West End first. But it's just a very funny, like, they're trying to put on a play and things keep going wrong. People forget their lines, the set falls apart, things get mixed up, blah blah, etc. That same company did Peter Pan Goes Wrong, where it's the same premise, but they're trying to tell the story of Peter Pan, and just nothing goes right. The set's falling apart. I just can't even describe it. It's just really funny. The guy playing the crocodile really wants to be Peter Pan the whole time. Very funny. It's a farce. It's hilarious. So
there's an excellent moment I've seen where like the three kids are on bunk beds and the top bunk bed drops. So the kid in the cracks and then they both drop and they get on the bottom. So good.
If we're gonna talk about pirates on stage, Peter and the Starcatcher.
Classic.
Peter and the Starcatcher is such a beautiful piece. It's like about the origins of Peter Pan, but they're like the pirates are in there too. And instead of Captain Hook, he's Black Stash, and hilarious and heartfelt and beautiful.
There's an excellent moment where he loses his hand. It's not the crocodile. His hand gets slammed in a treasure chest. And then there's like 10 solid minutes of him screaming and like yelling like obscenities, and it's very funny.
Yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful show too. So anyway,
we just love pirate stuff.
We do.
Yeah.
Pirate's life for me.
It's true.
It's the only way to go.
All right, next up, you're going to hear our version of a smash up, as we call it, is High Barbary and the Derelict smashed together. So enjoy.
Look ahead, look astern, look the weather in the lee. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we. I see a ship to windward and a lofty ship at sea, sailing down along the coast of High Barbary.
Well, are you a pirate or man of war? Cried we.
Blow high, blow low, and so sail we.
No, I'm not a pirate, but a man of war, cried he,
sailing down along the coast of High Barbary. For broadside, we fought along the main. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we, until at last our frigate blew that pirate's mast away.
Sailing down along the coast of High Barbary,
sailing down along the coast. Yo ho,
15 men on a dead man's chest.
Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum.
Drink and the devil had done with the rest.
Yo ho, and a bottle of rum. The mate was fixed by the boatswain's pike, and the boatswain brain with a marlin's pike, and Cookie's throat was marked belike. It had been gripped by fingers 10, and there they lay, all good dead men, like break of day in a boozing den. Yo ho, and a bottle of rum. Yo ho, and a bottle of. Look ahead, look astern, look the weather in the lee.
With cutlass and cannon we fought for hours 3.
The ship it was their coffin, and their grave it was the sea. Yeah! Sailing down along the coast of High Barbary, sailing down along the coast of High Barbary. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum.
on YouTube, there's a 25-minute performance of one of your shows, and it's pretty fun to watch.
Well, yeah, there is a whole show on it.
That's like one of our first shows from our first year. So our show
Yeah.
has developed a lot since then. But still, that's great that that's up there.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. I feel like we really have grown. I mean, definitely as people, as friends, we are. I mean, these girls are my sisters. I mean, I love them forever, and I'm so lucky to have them. And we've grown as performers for sure too, and our show has developed, and I think it is just getting better and funnier and tighter and more interesting. And I think that's the beauty of our working relationship, because we are never satisfied, which could be a flaw, but we're never satisfied.
Satisfied with like your performance, or?
Yeah, no, for real though. Like we're always pushing to like, what can we do next? What can we do better? What can we do?
Yeah.
What's
You have to
another
push
song?
yourself. That's how you grow.
And
Absolutely.
and there's not a slacker among us.
No.
So
This wouldn't work if there
No.
was one. I mean, yeah.
I like to call us batteries. We're all type A, but we have a single A, a double A, and a triple A.
yep.
That really goes track.
Though that would be funny to see. You know, you have an object that has one of each.
Yeah, right? Well, this show is what it is.
Here it is.
Throw someone completely off. Are there any upcoming performances this year?
We do. There's a lot in the works.
Yes.
I don't know if we can make like full announcements.
Yeah, there's some contracts to be signed.
Yes,
Yeah.
but we will definitely be back at the Bristol Renaissance Fair.
I can definitely say that. And I think we can definitely say that we will be, because we signed the contract with Sleepy Hollow.
Right.
We'll be out in Iowa in May. And we'll definitely be back because we already signed for
Yes.
Lady of the Lakes
Yes.
down in Florida. We'll be back there. Everything else, we're in chats. We're hoping to return to the places that we've been, but we just don't want to make any announcements before we like totally sign everything. But we'll be around. We'll be around.
So I saw that on Facebook you guys were active doing Christmas caroling.
We do.
I saw that you were on, but it was too late to join. And it would have been fun to see, but how often do you guys perform on Facebook?
Well, we never rest. I think it's part of it.
We cannot take a break.
When we play Christmas Carol, we are called Figgy Pudding. And there's two guys in the group, actually. Mac's husband and Swiss's boyfriend are both in the group as well. So it kind of gives it another dimension, which is great. And we've all worked together in the past. And we just like singing Christmas music. Like, I don't think it gets any more it's not more complicated than that. Like, we just really like singing together. We like Christmas music and we like bringing joy. And this year, we did a live stream, which was super fun. We're hoping maybe next year we can get out in the streets again, do some caroling out there.
We were just pretty busy this year, so we didn't get to do as much. Last year, first year as Figgy Pudding, we got to play at the Chris Kindle Market for a night or two.
Yeah, I think we did it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. And we just played, in different neighborhoods for funsies and some company, like Christmas parties.
Yeah.
But this year we just did a live stream because time got away from us.
Yes,
it's true.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that we can kind of expand our Christmas world, because I'm trying to put together a version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas that we can do in like 10 minutes on the street.
So fun. That's really, I didn't know this. That's really fun.
I want your husband to be the Grinch.
Oh,
I want
perfect.
you to be Cindy Lou Who. I want you, me, and Joey to be all the other characters.
Yes.
And then we'll do established music from the movie. So obviously you're me, one Mr. Grinch. And then Welcome Christmas at the end, the
Oh, I love that one.
and then
Where are you, Grinch?
and do that one. And then create the underscoring so we can sing underscoring under the poem
Oh.
and do the whole poem. So
A
Cute.
visionary.
A visionary.
Oh, it will be put together by this Christmas, I promise.
Yeah. If I know Frankie, it's already done.
It is partially done. Yeah. So that's kind of the plan. I hope.
Nice.
Everyone's
I'm excited. I'm into it.
That does sound very exciting. And when you guys have a performance ready or anything, definitely drop us a link and we'll post it up. Is there anything else that you would like to bring up?
I don't even know.
Well, you can follow us on social media, Shipshape Pirates on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube.
And TikTok.
And TikTok. Shipshape Pirates. The Pirates is an important part of the username. But yeah, that's where you can find us for right now if you want to keep up with what we're doing. But
Yeah.
can you guys think of anything else exciting that we should share?
We're working on new music. We learned something new today before we met with you. We have several new pieces on the docket. So we're always trying to bring something new into the new season. So working on that, working on putting together another album. Hopefully be ready for the summer with that.
Yeah. There may be a merchandise store soon where you can buy fun things like t-shirts and sweatshirts and mugs.
Working on that.
That's in the works.
Yes. Yeah.
A couple like fun side projects with some other Run Fair groups that we're percolating on.
Yeah, true.
Because we just love all of our friends that we have on the circuit. Everybody is so talented and kind, and we just want to make art with them.
Yeah. And we are actors and performers, but we're also just like regular people who work full-time outside of this.
We do.
Yeah, that's how we all feel about it.
Yeah, we're not on the road all year. Yeah. We have
You're not full-time. What? No.
Shocking. But yeah, some of our friends are like full in. They are doing the circuit all year round. But we like Chicago, and there's things out here, routes that we planted out here for us.
Yeah.
So we like to try to spend a couple months here, and then we'll go on a tour for a month, and then we'll come back. So we're not on the road full time yet.
Yeah, but we're just like trying to develop our group, and this is the passion, I think, is Shipshape. So we put as much time as we can into it. There's definitely full-time amount of work, but we don't have full time to dedicate to it. So we're doing our best, but we appreciate like everyone's support so far. It's been amazing. We have felt really loved. So
and we're only 3 years old, right?
Yeah.
3 years old.
3 years old.
We're toddlers.
No babies, but babes. But so far so good. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
So
Well, thank you, ladies, for joining me aboard the Roaring Melody today. I had a great time. It's been a pleasure meeting you, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you for having us.
a pleasure.
We were really looking forward to this. So we're so happy we could find a time. But yeah, thank you for everything and for your insightful questions. Appreciate it.
How do we feel?
Feeling good.
Okay,
I'm
let's
not
rock and
gonna
roll,
yell.
baby.
Okay, I got it.
Let's do it.
Don't yell at me. Just not gonna yell.
Okay, here we go. Sing ho for a brave and a gallant ship, and a fast and a favoring breeze, with a bully good crew and a captain too, to carry me over the seas, me lads, to my true love far away. I'm taking a trip on a privateer ship 10,000 miles away. So blow your winds and blow, and a roving I will go. I'll stay no more on this old shore and hear that fiddler play. I'm off on a bounding main, and I won't be back again. I'm taking a trip on a privateer ship 10,000 miles away.
Oh, my true love, he was beautiful. My true love, he was fair. His eyes were like the diamonds bright, and silvery was his hair, and silvery was his hair, me lads, as the galley left the bay. And I said that I'd be true to him 10,000 miles away.
So blow your winds and blow, and a roving I will go. I'll stay no more on this old shore and hear that fiddler play. I'm off on a bounding main, and I won't be back again. I'm taking a trip on a privateer ship 10,000 miles away. Oh, I wish I were Captain Bold, and then I do declare I'd hire a boat and away I'd float to my own true love so dear, to me own true love so dear, me lads, where the fishes rock and play. The whales and sharks are having locks 10,000 miles away. So blow your winds and blow,
shine through the thickest fog, and the rivers run bright and clear.
The ocean brine be turned to wine before I forget my beer.
I'll never forget my big heads while I have means to pay. I'll never part with my own sweetheart 10,000 miles away. So blow your winds and blow, and a roving I will go. I'll stay no more on this old shore and hear that fiddler play. I'm off on a bounding main, and I won't be back again. I'm taking a trip on a privateer ship 10,000 miles away. So blow your winds and blow, and a roving I will go. I'll stay no more on this old shore and hear that fiddler play. I'm off on a bounding main, and I won't be back again. I'm taking a trip on a privateer ship 10,000 miles away. I'm taking a trip on a privateer ship 10,000 miles away. Hey!
That was cooking.
Hey!
Ooh, cooking up something good. I
Oh,
love.
all right. I liked it. Yum yum.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this interview. That was Frankie, Swiss, and Mac as Shipshape. You can check them out on our website under the musicians page. We have all their links. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. Check them out on Bandcamp, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Speaking of social media, don't forget to bludgeon that subscribe button below and listen to our internet radio station, SpyderMonkey Shanty Radio at smshantyradio.com. We play varieties of shanties, pirate ballads, whaling tunes, maritime music, and offshore ballads, and a whole lot other type of music. So be sure to check that out. Where you can listen to us on Live 365, TuneIn Radio, Apple Music. We're on radio.net, radio.d, as well as Radio Taxi and Radio Line. And you can also listen to us straight from the web.